Hello and welcome, beautiful souls. I am doing a couple of readings with my new deck here, the Golden Future Oracle. And when I took a look at that, when I was putting cards back in and I took a look um, at the deck, the card that I saw was about levitation. So, and I've talked about this before, how through sound, and what I'm getting is the new sound. And I've noticed what is brought to me is I've noticed when I'm channeling and when I'm bringing in on my Dragon Mother channel, and when I'm bringing in certain tones, there's certain tones that will not record, and it doesn't matter how good of a microphone I have. Now, I also noticed this within other channel mediums as well that do the toning and sounds. And the one that I will mention is Daniel Scranton. I noticed him. He does the tones before he brings in, which is similar to sometimes I do that as well. It depends on who I'm bringing in. I just kind of follow. But he always does that. And I have never heard it happen before with him where I couldn't hear the tones like what happens to me. And I was always thinking, okay, there's something wrong with my sound system. I've bought new mics, I've done everything that I could do, and they just will not record. And I noticed the last channeling that I listened to of his, the same thing happened where I knew he was toning, and it was just cutting out. It would not receive that frequency in the recording device. And I know he has a good microphone as well. So there is something happening within that there is a new frequency. I'm also feeling the frequency of the new children that are coming on Earth, and they talked to me about this a while back as well. That there was new souls, new children that are wanting to come upon the planet that were not able to come on the planet because it wasn't sitting in a high enough frequency, and that came forward as well as I was shuffling. So let's see what's happening. It feels like it's a um, really high vibrational energy that's coming. And the reading that I did yesterday talked about the crystalline body. Today, I feel like it's more with the children. Oh my God. Blueprint for 5D humanity. Remember your gifts. Yeah, you guys, I really do feel that this is the energy that we are receiving right now. That is coming on. That is really, really beautiful. Okay. Well, look at this. And I said tones. There's the music, and there's the angels. Ask the angels. You guys, I can't even make this up. I talk specifically about music and about the tones, and I feel like the frequency of music and different tones and things that are coming through are really, really powerful right now. They are coming from ancient societies. Like back in the day, they talked about how the monks could levitate. And isn't that interesting how that comes together now? Because I said levitation at the beginning and then the frequencies. Okay, Spirit, you're so smart. And they were able to levitate or levitate other things with tones that were of a certain frequency that they were putting out. So this is really powerful energy, you guys. Holy, holy man. Holy man. I don't know if I have anything that cards that can hold this frequency. It feels like it needs to be a channeled, more of a channeled message than. Okay. Who is coming through with this? Okay. Oh my goodness gracious, here what's going on? Feels like high frequency. Oh yeah, serious. Yes, proceed. That's interesting because I was sitting here wondering what should I do, because it feels like this is too high for a card reading. Like it feels um like not, I shouldn't say too high for a card reading. What I should say is for me to be able to receive the messages through the cards, it feels like it needs to come through the realms themselves. Memories of Atlantis. Yeah. Serious star blessing. What they are really talking about here and what they are bringing to me here is about these these new children, these crystal children, I guess you could call them. I keep receiving the crystalline body, and it's not just that the children are having this; it is that we are upgrading to this crystalline body too. But these children that are coming on to Earth aren't so much children as they are masters that are being born within the human avatar, that are bringing so many gifts and abilities that we have been working towards unlocking for a very, very long time. Now, within this unlocking that we have, we are we are now moving into the evolution of the technology to be able to house these children upon this planet. And there was a time when these children, and that's why this Atlantis card is sitting here, because, oh, and there's technology on there too. And there's something, they said something about technology. I'm sorry, you guys, when I'm channeling, I don't remember stuff. Um, During this golden age of Atlantis here, there was that level of frequency of vibration, but it wasn't managed properly by all that had access. And now what is happening is that although we have the ability to access it, each of us that have come here, some of us will have access and some will not. And that is what we are talking about with a split in the energy and within the earth, is that some beings that are on this planet do not have the moral and ethical abilities to be able to hold that frequency, to use that frequency in the way that it is intended to be used. And they are being much more choosy with who they are allowing this frequency to find. And this is why there has been so much of a struggle for a lot of us that have been on our spiritual journey, because we have been tested and initiated over and over again to ensure that we will make the ethical choice, the moral choice, the choice of love, that we will not move into a state of greed or control, that the energy will not be able to manipulate us, that our mind will not be able to overtake our heart, that we are able to be guided through our heart. And that is what this new blueprint is offering to us, is a heart-centered earth, a heart-centered planet. And not everyone is at that level to be able to live within that. If there is any inauthenticity or greed, lack of ethics, this blueprint will not be offered to those individuals. This is a master blueprint, which is indicated by the number 33 here as well. So those that have come here, you're here listening to this, you guys, you're a master, okay? You're a master. Don't think, oh, I'm not going to have it. Because if you're wondering, if you if you're asking the questions, if you're good enough, you are. Those that don't ask the questions are the ones that are corrupted, because they think they're above it. Okay? You are being asked to remember who you are. Remember your gifts and powers. And to use music to really come back into that into that state. Okay? It's interesting how levitation came up as well. I'm going to pull, pull goddess, I guess, but okay, well that is, okay, that's interesting. I'm only going to take this one that I see, which is the sun. Yi, the sun, which is the golden energy, golden consciousness. I mean, I can't even make this up. If I tried, I couldn't make this up. Let's see if there is anything else that wants to come out of this golden oracle before I close out the reading. Close out the energy. This energy is really, really warm for you guys. It's really inviting, inclusive, accepting. Okay, that's what it feels like. Very, very inclusive, accepting, peaceful, flowing. What's that? Oh my God, you guys. I cannot make this up. This is what I said. The new children. Okay. Bam, spirit, arakanaskitaya, ranaya, tokatataya, skiskataya, no aratia, awa anikataya, rikanaya, skitaya, o anaya, toranay, she's kata araikinai, torati, shkatai. I'm mind blown right now. And it's 3, you guys. Look at that. The blueprint for 5D humanity, the new children with the 3. 333. 333. To come together with music, the sun that is shining upon all of this, the angels. These are children that are birthed right through the Elohim, okay? Which is the highest of consciousness, which is the dragon consciousness as well, okay? The dragons are all about the child being healed, and that's what they're talking to me about. I feel overwhelmed, overjoyed. Look at that beautiful daisy in the heart chakra there, purity. Purity surrounded by the golden aura. I can't say anything more. I don't even know what the hell I'm going to call this because it is so big. Blown away. Thank you everyone for being here on this journey with me. If you find value in my readings, I invite you to join the Soul Family if you haven't already. Click the like, leave me a comment, give me your thoughts. And until next time, please remember to always let love be your guide.